Hey everyone, so let's go ahead and get some cards of the day. Well, first I'm going to start with the channeled message and then I'll get into cards of the day. Universal messages for the collective. May they resonate with anyone and everyone who sees this. Whenever you see it, truth be told, because this is a timeless message. I'm going to write down the channeled message first. What I'm hearing. Thin line between love and hate. And I did hear it, but more so I saw the image of that movie. I don't know if you guys remember that movie from the 90s. I think it was the 90s. But yeah, that's what I wrote down, thin line between love and hate. And so right now, I think some people are often very much focused on, does this person love me? But there is a thin line between love and hate as well. And sometimes it's important to remember or think about, does the person actually like you or do you like them? And this is not just romance, but also like friendships, other connections like that. Because I'll just give an example. Like, I have certain family members that I do love. Do I like them all of the time? No. And with like comes also respect, which is also very important. And I think people tend to forget that, because when you actually genuinely like somebody, who they are, what they're about, you hold high respect for them. You can love people, but not necessarily respect them or like them and love them from a distance as well. Because there's also a thin line between love and hate. Does that make sense? So that's the first message. Now let's go ahead and get some channeled messages through the cards now. You are a service provider, and then on the back of it is the message of friction. So this can apply again to relationships, and needing to understand when some people pop up because of the services you provide for them, whether this is a personal relationship or even business. And sometimes when your people are constantly using, that creates friction because you're not feeling replenished. So now it's time to basically see where that is happening in your life. And if you need to dial back or pull back or take some more time to reflect on, is this something that can be talked about, addressed, maybe a boundary set of some kind, or is it time to just cut it off altogether? Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Involution. Now I'll be honest, I don't even know what that means. I'm gonna have to look it up. But if I just read this image intuitively, it also kind of looks like, goes with my nails. This feels like, it almost feels like warm water that is soothing a wound or cleansing something out, reading this image intuitively. Now, again, I don't know exactly what this word means off the top of my head. I will look it up afterwards. Maybe you should too, and see how it relates and adds to this reading. But I'm just reading this image intuitively. So in order to soothe things or calm things or get back to a place of peace and compassion and kindness, either for self or the situation as a whole, it does feel like there are some things that need to be addressed. The friction of it all does need to be addressed. What else is coming through? And as I just saw the Tower card. Otherwise, it's going to continue to crumble. But we have here the Sun. So either way, light needs to be shine onto the situation at hand. Because if you don't, eventually it will be revealed one way or the other. And so just like the sun, we need it. It's beautiful and it's warm. And it also, this reminds me of like, there's always light at the end of the tunnel again, even after a tough time, even after a tower moment. But sometimes the sun gets hot and uncomfortable too. So in order to grow, we have to go through those uncomfortable moments. So address the friction. Remember, sometimes you have to look into also, does somebody or do you actually like the situation, the person, or the dynamic? Because respect is needed too. Love is not always enough. It's important, but it's not always enough for something to last. Hopefully this was helpful. If you made it this far, send me a sun emoji, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things, and I'll talk to you another time.